I'm Jackie Irwin, and the learning theory I was assigned was the information processing theory. This theory proposes that information or messages taken in by the learner undergo several transformations in the brain. First, I'll show you the steps in the learning diagram, and then we'll briefly talk about each step. It's also on page 169 in the textbook if you want to follow along. So the theory starts off with a stimulus or a message and goes through your receptors and through a sensory register and then into your short-term memory and then goes to your long-term memory, kind of depending on a few factors. And then it goes through a response generator and through your effectors and into the environment and feedback and reinforcement. So, as I said, the theory starts off with a stimulus or a message that can be either a sound, a smell, touch, or a picture. The message or information is retrieved through the receptors, which are your eyes, ears, nose, or your skin. After the message is registered through your senses, it is stored in your short-term memory. Then it may be transformed or encoded for storage in your long-term memory. Encoding is the process that after the information is sensed, the person kind of thinks about the way that they perceive the message. The message can be forgotten through the short-term memory, though if the information is rehearsed, it has a better chance of getting into your long-term memory. Then we go to the response generator. This is the retrieval of information that is brought back at appropriate times and reactivated when your memory is triggered. Then this tells our effectors, our muscles, what to do. And the what to do instruction relates to one of the 5 learning outcomes, which are the first one being verbal information, second one cognitive skills, third one motor skills, fourth intellectual skills, and fifth attitudes. A positive response provides reinforcement that the behavior is favored, and that one is more likely to be stored in your long-term memory as well. The final link in the processing theory is feedback from the environment. This feedback provides the learner with an evaluation of the response that was given. And the results from that are their own actions. This information processing theory really emphasizes the internal process needed to capture, store, retrieve, and respond to messages. The message is either forgotten or stored information, depending on teaching or experiences, and the learner if they are willing or able to retrieve the message or information. In our PAT number 1, we can use this information and this theory as a reminder to make sure our trainings in the future are memorable, using senses, more than one if we can, rehearsing and giving out positive information to get into our learner's memory. Thank you for listening.